Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with my very first Pinkfresh Friday. I have never owned Pinkfresh product before, and I just got some from Peacecraft Love, what I'm using today. I also got some as a gift from my friend Tara, the paper snob, and I will be using that in the future. So this is the pen. I decided I was going to mash up my Pinkfresh Friday with off the board with pineapple papers, and I found this pen on Pinterest. No, it was not pinned on my board, but it's okay. And it actually is with the same collection, so I kind of took it and ran with it. So I have two things of Pinkfresh in this collection, and this is the Dream On collection. And so I have leatherette shape stickers and washi stickers. And then I have 4 sheets of paper, which is really 2 different papers, but they have, both of them have different things on the backgrounds. And I think they're so fun. I picked ones from Peacecraft Love that I knew I could work with easily. And so I've got also these little enamel glue stickly kind of mixed media dots. And then I'm going to scrapbook this picture of me, my family, when I got my new car for my birthday. Not really. I mean, it was on my birthday, just so happens, but I needed it. So I got my papers and my picture and this pen. So let's see how this goes. So this pen is really fun, and I love this paper. It is uber thick. Like I said, I've never had Pinkfresh before. I could tell that it was thicker, but I got my Creative Memories punch out and started to punch. My plan was the background of this layout, and it may be the paper because I'm not real familiar, had a bunch of circles on it. And I think that the circles were like part of the paper. But I decided I was going to go up and down the sides of that colorful paper and make a bunch of holes and then have the sky paper coming through, or the constellation paper come through. No, my carpal tunnel said no. I barely got 6 circles punched out of there before my hand said nope. So it's all good. It's because the paper is so thick and my Creative Memories thing is dull. It's fine. So I just went with that and moved on and tried something different. So I now cut the branding strip off this constellation paper, and then I am going to gut it because I want to use the paper that is, that same paper to mat my picture. So it'll bring the outside frame into the layout. And I did pull that gray charcoaly color from a paper pad, and it is pretty much the color of my car, which is why I decided to go with that. Not to mention the sky was kind of gray. It was getting late. We were there forever. But if you've ever bought a car, it's not like a short process. So although when we bought my husband's car 2 years later, it was like a super uber fast process. So whatever. It's fine. Judge Judy was well worth it, and that is the name of my car. It's a RAV4, and I have been wanting one for a very long time. And so I was uber excited to get this on my birthday in 2019, and which is the year I'm scrapbooking right now. So I cut the remaining part of that really colorful paper, which is so cute. I love that pattern. It's so neat. So I cut 3 pieces of the polka dotty color, and then I cut 1 piece of the other side, which has got like the black and white drawings. And so then while I'm looking, I'm going to cut from the back of that same paper that has the constellations on it. I'm going to cut this word phrase out, or this little title piece that says "Make your dreams happen today." Totally did, and that is exactly what what we did. And then the other one that I was about to cut out was one that says "Yes to awesome," but this one worked out better, and so it was very fitting. And it's cut off a little bit, but I'm gonna make a way to tuck it in, or have it like stop at the paper so it doesn't look like it's been cut off. It looks like it's just tucked in. So I'm kind of going with the idea that is in this pin where they have the little papers kind of tucked behind it, and then there's a bunch of layers. My pieces look like they're probably bigger than what they have on here, and I am perfectly fine with that. My picture did get cut down to a 4x4, but I wanted a lot of that paper because, you know, that gray is just gray, and so I don't want the gray to be the predominant thing on the page. I just wanted it to be a solid in the background to hold all of this pattern. So I decided to ink with what is left over on my chipped sapphire ink pad, and I will tell you that stuff is juicy. I haven't used the dauber in 2 layouts, and I've used the dauber twice now, and I haven't put the dauber onto the ink pad in 2 layouts, and it had enough to ink around every one of those papers, including that black and white one and this little title piece. So lots of good stuff. I love that chip sapphire. It's a great color. So I inked around, like I said, all of that so that it would stand out against each other, but not be in your face. And it really goes well with the blue in the background paper and that constellation paper, as well as the blue stickles that I'm going to bring in. So everything on this layout is from Pinkfresh, which is the rules, except you can use cardstock, mixed media, and things of that nature. And so I did that, and I knew that I could pull from the office hours if I needed to, but I was hoping that there was enough in these 2 little things to make a layout that I was happy with. And I felt like there was, and I do love the way that this turned out. I tried a bunch of different ways to put these circles. I faffed around a lot. I had them coming down. I had them going around, tucked in, cut in half. Well, I didn't cut any, but I considered it. And I ended up really just putting them up here like this. In the sketch, there's only 2, but I just had them and I wanted to go ahead and use them. So then I pull off some of these leatherettes, and the first one I tuck or put down on the blue. I felt like there was enough blue in the layout to where if most of the blue little dots were covered on that circle, it would be okay. Plus the heart in the middle is blue, so I felt like that was good too. And there's another one of those, and originally I thought I might put it on one of the other circles, but I thought that would look kind of silly. So I put it down here on top of the Make Your Dreams Happen today. And I do go in later with some Nuvo Deluxe and put some adhesive underneath all of that. Not that they weren't sticky, they were, but I've never used them before. So, and this collection is from 2017. So you just never know. So these are washi that I'm using right now, and I know that I knew putting them down that you'd be able to see through them, and I was okay with that. I love that you can see that little pink polka dot come through the green stripe in that circle up in the top left corner. The other washi I put down is the red circle that's like that, and I took one over there on the left side and one below the title, and I'm going to put a little banner from that leatherette on top of there as well, and I think that it looks uber cute. I don't know why I'm using that word so much today. Maybe I heard somebody say it, uber cute. Anyway, so I found this little washi that says happy looks great on you, and I thought that was super fitting. And so I just used a piece of the branding strip to make sure that you could see that happy looks great on you and most of the little green polka dots. And I just put that right over the title piece, and I end up putting that little heart on top of it. I love the look at those little leatherettes before. I've never seen those. And they're really cute. See, I didn't say uber cute. So then I get out, I have Nuvo Crystal Drops, and this one is in Simply White. And then I have Stickles, and it's like a blue. If there's a name to this color, I couldn't tell you what it is. But it's the blue Stickles. And then I also use Recollections Frost, and it's kind of like Stickles, except it is more clear. Once it dries, it will be more like a light blue shiny glitter and not as much consistency as the Stickles. And really, that's it. I just put them all over. They look like they used some enamel dots all over. And since I didn't have those, I thought I would go ahead and use the Stickles Nouveau and Recollections glitter glue. And that is it. I really enjoyed creating with this paper. I will not try and punch it out again with an old punch. It's fine. So here are the close-ups. I hope you will go below. I'm going to link all of the, I don't know if it's a playlist or if it's a list of links to go to everybody's YouTube to where they are creating with Pinkfresh Fridays. Joanne that creates these or is the one who is posting about them, she will be down there, and she is fantastic. We just celebrated her not that long ago for hitting a milestone with her subscribers, and I had to go through and look for something to scrap lift, and it was hard to pick just one. So I hope you all will go check them out. I hope you all will come back again soon. There will also be a list of those who are participating in Off the Board with Pineapple Papers. Have a great day and happy scrapping.